Has MJF done a walkout from AEW and going to miss Double or Nothing? We've got new matches that have been added to the Double or Nothing card. It is last minute speculation and predictions, and a little bit of news feed in general going into AEW's Double or Nothing show 2022 tonight in Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome to SCW here on YouTube.com. Thank you for choosing the channel, choosing the video. Please subscribe right now. Leave any comments in the comment section. Please like and share the video as well. So going off the news then, this has come from Sean Rossap of Fightful Select, giving all the information on MJF. In fact, I was waking up in the middle of the night last night and seeing news that MJF had missed a meet and greet. In fact, he just no-showed it. He wasn't there at all. A lot of speculation of where he was. Then it broke afterwards that actually a flight out of Las Vegas had been booked for MJF as well. But it has been said in the last few hours that MJF was not on that plane, but certainly there's been a lot of questions going into this. Is MJF going to be at Double or Nothing? Of course, there has been lots of speculation going around about the contract situation of MJF. He's even made reference to the battle of 2024, which side is going to get MJF when his contract does expire. But of course, if you go into all these sites like Fightful, Wrestling Observer Newsletter, I see a lot of stuff on Wrestle Talk as well. Just sourcing the idea that there's been unhappiness and tension between MJF and Tony Khan. So has this come to head? Has it come to blows? I mean, it'd be a big blow for someone like Wardlow, who's been in this storyline with MJF for the longest time. This is the biggest match of his career tonight at Double or Nothing. The big payoff as well to get a victory like that over an MJF, be free and go on to continue in the roster. He's been getting over like Rover as well, has got main event potential as well, could even go to a top tier feud after MJF. But if MJF is not there this evening, then obviously this match could be just pulled from the show. It'd be interesting to see how it's explained via commentary, whether it's JR, Tony Schiavone or Excalibur. Will Tony Khan come out? Will there be a replacement? What's going to go down? It'd be interesting to see how it would be explained. And of course, you have to discuss the elephant in the room. MJF lives and breathes the character. Is there a chance it's a work? You have to ask yourself that question, because with MJF, it always usually is a work. But personally for me, I hope it's not, because it would leave a bad taste in the mouth, because fans have paid to see this guy. For him to no-show and not be there, for them to be at work the next day, that just isn't cool. I wouldn't like to see that for me, so I hope that's not the case. And a little bit of other news that surrounds this as well is that Sean Rossap has said that MJF is healthy. This isn't injury related. Samoa Joe was also missing from the meet and greet, but this was for a very different reason. He was double booked, which is why he wasn't there. Apparently voiceover work was apparently what he was doing, was the other booking, so be interested to see what that will be related to further down the line. So that's pretty much a lot of the news and speculation over the last 24 hours of what's been going on. Personally, for me to give my opinion on it, I'm still 50-50 if MJF will be at this show. Of course, as I said, he's not got on that plane, apparently. So we'll have to wait and see what will happen at Double or Nothing tonight. I'm guessing that's when we'll get the full answer to what the situation is. But of course, I'm very invested to see what will develop over Twitter over the rest of the day, if any news will break out between now and the show. But I imagine everything will be tight-lipped, especially from the top end of AEW. It does seem to be the case at the moment, as nothing has come out via them. But to go on to Double or Nothing then, a couple more matches have been added to the show, so let's talk about them very quickly before I leave you today. Darby Allin will be taking on Kyle O'Reilly in a singles match. Of course, Kyle O'Reilly was responsible for Sting being put out and unable to be part of Double or Nothing this evening. For me, personally, looking forward to this match. It's good to see both actually make the show, because I was thinking it was a bit of a miss that Darby Allin wasn't on this card. And of course, to predict a winner, I can see AEW giving the win to Darby Allin, but in another way, it does kind of make more sense because of the numbers advantage for the Undisputed Elite. Of course, Kyle O'Reilly would have the likes of Bobby Fish, Adam Cole, and the Young Bucks all in the building. I guess it could also help to build for the Hardy Boys match as well, with the Young Bucks later in the night if they wanted to do that. I myself personally think that they'll give the win to Darby Allin, and I think there'll be a beatdown, a numbers advantage after the match. So that's going to be my prediction for you, Darby Allin here. And of course, Darby did say he would interfere with all the matches with the Undisputed Elite if he didn't get this match. So clearly he's got his match. Let's see how it will go tonight, Double or Nothing. And as well as that, we've got a mixed tag trios match. Of course, we've got Men of the Year, Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page with Paige Van Zandt taking on Tay Conti, Sammy Guevara and Frankie Kazarian in a I don't know who to root for match, because the booking of this match has been simply awful, hasn't it? Because Scorpio Sky had the perfect face turn at one point to just go heel again. Sammy and Tate have been heels for quite a while, but been booked as baby faces. It's really a bit of a mess, this storyline all together. How will it go down on the show? I'm really hoping Men of the Year pick up the victory. It's Paige Van Zandt's first match as well. Be interesting to see how she will fare in an AEW ring, and I just want to see this rivalry put to bed for me personally. I want to see everybody move on after this match. I think if Kazarian or Sammy Guevara win this match, I think it encourages another TNT title match that we don't need to see, so perhaps even a three-way for the championship. Time will tell on that one. I can see AEW doing that, if I'm being brutally honest, but I'm going to go for Men of the Year, the prediction, because I want this feud to stop. Last but not least, at the time of recording before, we didn't know who the Owen Hart final would be. It was Ruby Soho that overcame Chris Statlander. There was a lot of negative reaction from the live crowd there, wasn't there, in Vegas? They didn't want to see Ruby Soho advance there, but she has advanced. She's going to the final against Britt Baker. As you know from the predictions video, I have gone for Britt Baker to pick up the victory, and in fact, I was outnumbered with the comment section and with NXT on that. Everyone went for Ruby Soho. I just believe they're going to go with the inaugural style of how King of the Ring was done, established names to win it this time. I do believe you should use this as a platform to build new stars, and I think Ruby Soho, this would help rebuild her career, but I still have a feeling that the Dr. Britt Baker DMD will pick up the W here, and it will keep her relevant after losing the AEW Women's Championship not so long ago. The only way I can see it the other way around is if perhaps Jamie Hayter gets involved, accidentally costs the Dr. Britt Baker, and then that way they have a feud going forward, have their breakup, and Ruby Soho then goes on to win the Owen. It's the only way I can see it going the other way around. So that's pretty much it. The last bits of news, speculation, predictions going in to AEW Double or Nothing. If you want to see the full podcast of my full predictions for the rest of the matches on the show, then go and check that out on the side of your screen right now. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to SCW. Thank you for watching as always. Enjoy Double or Nothing tonight, and I'll be back with more videos very soon here on the channel. Take care, all the best, I'll see you soon. Enjoy Double or Nothing.